Greeting to Madam Amrita. We are from Group 16 with our group title Detection System of Electricity Theft by Bitcoin Mining in Advanced Metering Infrastructure AMI AI Approaches. Presented our group members, me, NURHIDAYATUL, SHAFIKA IZZATI, MARYAM, ADIBAH IZZATI, DAMIA and FAZRIEL AIMAN will explain part by part of our topic here. But I will explain a bit about the identifier of the problem. The illegal Bitcoin mining power consumption is become a concern in Malaysia. This comes in a wake of a recent report that 5 miners were selling around $59,000 worth of the electricity per month. They got cuts in the joint rate organised by Malaysia's Energy Commission. This was done on collaboration with the local authorities and Electrical Inspectorate Unit (EIT). The report established that the operation has been for a long time. The miners have been using a scripted installation by passing the meter. It involved 4 shop houses with active mining activities. This EIT report the miner must that their operation by passing meter and measurement units. The connection in hiding from the source using the gypsum shielding. The Malaysia Bitcoin mining electricity theft is a long-running issue and the country has put in place several measures to help cope in the problem. This theft of electricity comes with hefty charge. This theft involving at any other place that other domestic installation attract a maximum of $1.2 million, 5 or to 10 years imprisonment. The suppliers can disconnect power for the maximum of the 3 months. However, allow the firm to backdate power charge of the up to 5 years, and this help in collection of amount of stolen power within the years. Next, I will pass to Shafika to explain the next topic, significance of the identifier problem. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Shafika IZZATI, BINTI Sulaiman. So I will explain to you the significance of this identified problem, which is electricity theft by Bitcoin mining. So the first one is reduced electricity factor. What do you mean of the electricity factor? Which means when the Bitcoin mining, they're been using a lot of the electricity in one certain places. So they will steal and thief from other sources or business company in the certain areas. So it will lead to the short circuit if the electricity used is very high, and then it will lead to the fire in the certain places. So next is increase the awareness about the green computing. What do you mean if the green computing is to promote more eco-friendly, because the electricity that being used by the Bitcoin mining is not very eco-friendly and it is fossil fuel that can lead to the pollution in the electricity waste. So next is detect the unusual usage of electricity in the certain places. So what do you mean of that? When the electricity being using by Bitcoin mining, there's many things, and then usually the usage is very high and it will be still by some company or from the some company, and then it highly not suggested, so it can do that thing. So next is the reduced impact of electricity theft to homeowner. Sometimes they will also steal from the homeowner. So this will lead to the total loss that must be paid by homeowner. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Next, I will explain about current method used to reduce illegal Bitcoin mining. The first one is metering system. It is used to examining and checking users' electric consumption for billing purpose. If there is a marginal difference between the current consumption values, then there might be theft detected. Next is thermal drones. It detects heat displaced by the blowers installed to keep crypto mining machines working at optimum temperature.
Hi, my name is ADIBAH IZZATI binti RUHAIZAD, and I'm going to explain on what's lacking in this current method. The first one is metering system. Metering system is used to check and examine users' electric consumption for billing purposes. The only way they can detect this illegal Bitcoin mining is by bypassing and hooking. Theft use this method by breach into input and output terminal of the energy meter to prevent energy from registering in the energy meter. And if there's a marginal difference between the current value, then the servers detect that there might be illegal Bitcoin mining happen. Second is thermal drone. This device actually able to detect illegal Bitcoin mining by detect the heat emitted by the machine mining blowers installed by these miners. But there's a catch. They can only operate this thermal drone when there's a case reported on illegal Bitcoin mining. So what's lacking on this current method is both of them aren't specifically developed to detect illegal Bitcoin mining.
To overcome this problem or reducing the electricity theft by Bitcoin mining operations, we propose a new solution, which is a detection system of electricity theft by Bitcoin mining in advanced metering infrastructure using AI approaches. So basically, this system will use artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms. This is because we want to detect anomalies in consumers' power consumption patterns to discover any unnatural usage, including the electricity theft and also the cryptocurrency mining operations. So as you can see here is the example of advanced metering infrastructure AMI, where it's an infrastructure that includes the smart meter. So since Malaysia is moving to the smart meter usage, so we propose for it to be identified here in AMI. So this is the system flowchart. So this just to show how the system actually works behind the scene. So let's start. So for each user from the dataset, the system will find the relevant cluster using K-means clustering algorithms to cluster the consumers according to their groups. And then the most appropriate hyperparameters for each cluster will be identified using an algorithm called charity algorithm. So here we can identify the most appropriate hyperparameters or tuned hyperparameters for each cluster to improve our result accuracy. After that, we run the low and high pass method with the tuned hyperparameters, and then if the system identify Bitcoin mining or electricity theft detection, it will trigger the alarm in case of the detection. That's all.
So based on our topic, which is the detection of electricity thief by Bitcoin mining, using the AMI, which stands for Advanced Meter Infrastructure. So now I'm going to explain how this system works. So firstly, this AMI basically tracks the electricity activities in every houses. So if the tracker exceeds more than 50 megawatts, it is clearly Bitcoin mining or any other mining, because daily electrical activity is not more than 50 megawatts. So this system actually helps to detect Bitcoin miners. So as you can see on the map, you can see a bunch of symbols in certain states. This symbol basically represents the level of megawatts. So to say if it's over 50 megawatts, it is basically Bitcoin mining, or because like I said, normal electricity activities doesn't go over 50 megawatts. But these Bitcoin miners usually Bitcoin mining usually occurs in big cities which have stable connections, such as Selangor, Putrajaya and Melaka, rather than other unstable connection states like Kelantan and Terengganu. Bitcoin mining doesn't happen that much. It only happens in stable connection cities like Selangor and Putrajaya. So there's also a table representing each state and its equivalent megawatts. So like I said, big cities such as Kuala Lumpur and Putrajaya contains more than 50 megawatts. So it's clearly Bitcoin mining due to very stable connection. So this detection system is very useful in tracking Bitcoin miners and also good for tracking electricity dams, because this AMI is very accurate and precise. Thank you.